In this video, I will explain about conditional formatting in Excel. This conditional formatting options are available under Home tab Styles group. This is uses to highlight the trends or easily spot the trends and patterns in your data using colors, bars, icons. So we can easily identify the particular values in the data using them. So we have different options under conditional formatting. So that is, if you click on the down arrow key under conditional formatting, we have options like highlighting cell rules. First, we have to select the data to which you want to format, to which you want to apply this format. Suppose I am selecting the basic. Okay, this data under basic I selected. Now I am going to highlight greater than. So greater than what we have to mention here. So if it is, suppose if it is greater than 10,000. So the greater than 10,000 will appear with light red filled with dark red text. See, already appeared. Light red filled with dark red text. Suppose if I set the value 20,000. So the value which is greater than 20,000 will be highlighted with the light highlighted and dark text, red text. Okay, and of course we can also change. Suppose yellow fill with, like that options also available. We can anytime change the highlighting style. Okay, like that we can choose the options, or we can also customize the format also to each and any option, not only this greater than option, any option we can change the fonts, everything we can change. Okay, using format cells. So I am cancelling. Next, here we have less than. So now type lesser value than, for example, lesser value than 10,000. Less than 10,000 values will be highlighted with the required color fill. See, yellow fill with dark yellow text. So like that we can select, we can choose the options how you want to appear the lesser than 10,000 value. Suppose less than 5,000. So if you set OK means automatically those will be in that particular color. So I am making this undo or apply Ctrl Z. Just this is practical purpose only. And the values between, suppose in the entire TADA HRA, I want the values between two ranges, between first range and second range. You have to choose the first range. For example, I want to place the range between 500 and 1500. Just imagine. Those particular cells under my selection will highlight with the specified color. Okay, if you set OK, those will be in permanently in light red filled with dark red text, or otherwise you can change always. Okay, I am cancelling. And again we have equal to option also. Equal to. Suppose in the entire data I want to show the equal to something, I can say something 2000. Only one value is there. That's got highlighted. Okay, like that equal to option we can set. I am cancelling. And next, text contains. Text, what it contains. See, here we have some text. Suppose like this, or suppose I am selecting the entire data. In this, I am going to use text contain option. See, it's asking what it has to contain. Suppose I want CL. See, immediately clerk is getting highlighted. Suppose I want something like sevens. Where the sevens are available, those values will get highlighted. And I want ones. So where one is there, those will get highlighted. So like that, we can highlight the required text, what we are going to type here. Okay. And then date occurring. Date occurring means format cells that contain a date occurring. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, this week, last week, like this. So there is no data like that. So it's not getting highlighted. Suppose format the cells that contain a date occurring in the last 7 days. So there is no occurrence of like that, so it's not getting highlighted. And suppose today, suppose I am trying to enter some values like 3 and 23, like this. Suppose, and something like I am generating. Okay, we will try whether it is searching for the dates or not. So yesterday, today, yes, today it got highlighted, and this week entire dates highlighted. So likewise we can highlight the dates also. Suppose if we have date of giants, like that dates, we can highlight them using this option. Next we have the option duplicate values. Where the duplicate values found, those values will get highlighted. See, 105, there is no another 105 in E&O, even though we have 105 here. So like that, suppose clerk, again clerk is there. So duplicate values found. Otherwise, if you want to find the duplicate values within the range, for example, within the short range, there is no duplication at all. So it will not get highlighted. See, there is no duplicate value. And if you select any other, suppose job, there are duplicates. So compulsorily they will get highlighted. Okay, duplicates all are getting highlighted. Clerk again repeating. So like that. Next one is we have more rules. We have more rules to place. So for example, in this area, I am going to place more rows. See, select rule type. We can select format all cells based on their values, format only cells that contain the values. Like this, first we have to select. Suppose I am selecting format only, the cells contain. Here we can set the rule, cell value what, greater than, less than. We can select any one option among these, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. For example, greater than or equal to. Already we have like that option, but we can choose greater than or equal to. And here we can say, suppose 1500 I am giving. And we can set a new format also to that. For example, I am selecting outline border and fill with some color, some red color. Okay. So like that I can select some specific things and then finally OK. So this particular option will get highlight. See, like this we can set our own rules also. Okay, I am applying Ctrl Z to cancel the condition formatting, and here we have top and bottom rules. See, the top and bottom rules, we have top 10 items. For example, I want to highlight, see here we have students or in employee also we can apply. For example, in this I want to highlight top 10 items. Already only there are few items, those we have only around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items only. Top 10 items, here we can reduce the size, top 5 items. So that depends on the data, how much you are having in the statement. Suppose I want to select only top 2 or top 3, like that I can select the top 3 values in this particular list. See, top 3 values. See, format cells that rank in top. So 40,000 is the first rank and second rank and third rank. And if you want another rank, 15,000. So like that, top items based on their ranks. And top percentage also we can apply. See, top 10%. Among this data, format cells that rank top 10%, not 10 items, 10%. Suppose if you have 100 records, in that 10 records, top 10% will come. Suppose here I want something 20, or I can apply more percentage also. In these 9 records, we can apply percentage. Based on percentage, we can highlight them. Okay. And then bottom 10 items. So who are having lower ranking? See, these are the lowered 4 ranks in this data. In basics, these are 4 lower ranked items. So first lower is 2300, second lower is 3000 and 3545, like that. We can highlight with this specified color. What we want, we can select or we can change. And then here we have bottom percentage also, like top percentage we can have bottom percentage, and above average, below average also available. Above average means, see, the total number of values. So how average will come? See, what is the total of all these basics? I can say, see, if you click here, there is a auto sum option available. Now if you press enter, this is the average. Okay, I will explain in the next class all these and so this is the average of these basics. Now what I am going to apply is above average. Above average means above this 13,033.33. So that is going to highlight here. And there is another option, that is below average. So that means below 13,033. So like that we can use highlighting options, top and bottom, ranking based rules, and here we have data bars. Data bars are very useful by highlighting the values using, suppose, gradient fills or solid fills. See, the bars with blue color highlighting the value, higher value with higher bar and lower value with lower bar. Lower means longer bar, higher bar. See, 40,000 is highlighting with longer bar and next 22,000. So like that we can highlight them. See, so this is the highest value. So we can easily identify which one is highest. We need not to search for. So like that, these are very useful while identifying the values, higher and lower values with bars and all other these conditions, based on these conditions also. Suppose if you want to change not the blue color, green color, we have red color, all these we can have, but with gradient or with solid fills also available. See, these are solid fill bars. So you can apply these to any kind of data. For example, in students marks, I want to highlight like this. So this is very useful here also. See, here in this data bars, if you apply data bars, who is getting lower marks, who is getting higher marks in. So we can easily identify using the bars. Okay, and next one is color scales. So color scale means scaling of color using, see, like this. So there are three colors: green, yellow, red color. So these colors identifies the higher and lower values. So green is a higher value, and next light yellow is somewhat lower, and red is somewhat lower, mixing with these three colors. And we can also select and other colors, suppose green, white, red. So using these color combinations, we can identify which one is higher, suppose blue, white, red. So that means blue is the higher value and white is somewhat lower value, red is somewhat again lowest value. So like that we can identify the values using this color scaling, how much value we have, we can identify using these color scalings also. Next, using icon sets also we can identify the values. See, here we have directional values. See, 3 arrows direction. In this, suppose this is not fitting, it means we can adjust here and see icons. First I selected this one, 3 arrows, but if you click here it will expand. Why? Because arrow is filling in the cell, it is occupying some space here. See that, so that indicates, up arrow indicates topper value and down red arrow indicates lower value, and in between side by side right arrow indicates the middle values. So like that we can identify the values. And we have, for example, I am going to apply in TA. See, in icon sets we have more directional values. For example, like this. So topper value, up green arrow key, 5 arrows, 5 colored arrows, and somewhat this direction means somewhat better than lower values or middle values. So like that we can easily identify how the values are going. Suppose lower values are under down mark and somewhat mid values are somewhat under diagonal. Suppose 600 is under diagonal, not lower or higher. So like that we can identify using these icon sets, and we can also apply shapes using shaping also red to black. So red to black, red is the highest one and black is the lowest one. Like that we can identify. So, and indicators also available. Suppose tick indicator indicates 1600 there, highest value, and into mark indicates lowest value, and exclamatory symbol indicates mid value. So like that also we can identify, and ratings also we can set using different kinds of ratings like stars or modes or quarters or like this we can rating. See, 1600 is full with squares and partially and lowest values like 120, 92 and all with grey shaped squares, boxes. So like this we can set any kind of different kinds of formattings, and we can also set new rule like previous one. We can create a new rule based on these selections and colors. We can set any one, okay, and we can clear rules. Suppose already here I applied some boxes and rules. After applying all, I can clear rules from the selected text or selected cells or entire sheet. Suppose selected cells rules. What are the colors or any type of formatting under conditional formatting you can clear using this one. And finally you can manage rules, new rule. So show formatting rule for current selection and new rule you can apply. So again select rule type and select all these colors and type minimum value, highest value like that, or number, percentage, formula. You can select any type. Based on that you can apply the colors, everything. Okay, these are the options available under conditional formatting. That is very useful to while visually, while you want to apply the rankings or values based values to show in colors or different formats, icons or bars or etc. You can apply them. Okay.